All right.
Hey, Paul.
What up? What up?
Hello.
What's up, y'all? All right.
Hey, Clarence, sorry I missed your call early. I was in another meeting, but the link works, so we're good.
Okay. All right. I thought you were kind of like canceling me or something. I'm like, sucker, we got to do this thing in an hour, and you're not picking up my call. I'm not Joe Blow here. If I call you, it's important. No.
Yeah, okay, no, for sure. I got you.
What's up, everybody? I don't think I know anybody in this one.
Really?
I don't think so.
So Paul, me, Paul, and me, Simona, they're both great piano player. You'll find out today.
What's up, Paul? Hey, Simona. How come I can't hear him? I can't hear her either. Did Edward block everybody?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Edward.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Rio. Yeah. Rio, okay, I can hear you in my voice, in my head, like every day. So
can you see this? Is your video working?
That's exactly what I'm hearing and seeing.
Oh, Clarence.
You know I love you, girl, little sister.
I know, I love you too. Wait, I'm not that much younger than you, though. Am I? No.
Well, you really definitely look way younger than I am.
That's true.
I'm getting up there.
I take that.
I'm getting up there.
You know what's funny? Orange just had birthday a couple of days ago, and I'm like, how is it that Orange always take that? I take.
Huh?
How is it that Orange is always younger than me? That makes no sense.
Is he younger than you?
Yes.
Wow. It's a good eye.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, here's Noah.
Right.
Hold on. Maybe. Okay. Okay. So I guess we can. Hey, Noah. Clarence, do you know Noah?
No, I've heard of the name. Is that like Noah Preminger or something like that? No, Becker. Okay, no, I don't know.
Another
Noah.
There's also two Noah Beckers, just FYI.
Oh, see, there you go. See,
I didn't know that.
There's another Noah Becker in the city who plays alto also.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's a terrible saxophonist. He's a much better painter. But there is, same.
Hey, Noah, you know we're live, right?
We're on YouTube.
That's okay.
Oh, is it live already? Are we already?
Yeah.
If he happens to be tuning in, he can write to me after.
Well, maybe he thought it was him that was playing.
And he's like, I don't have the link.
yeah. Maybe he got a whole piece ready and everything.
Wait, so Noah, like, do you know him? Other Noah?
I've never met him. We get mistagged on Facebook every year or two. But I've never. He lives in New York, but I've never met him.
Same spelling,
everything.
You guys gotta have to figure out how to like differentiate. I mean, we used to have two Avishai Cohens, but at least one was bass and one was trumpet. Right. So then we are able to like navigate through that. But
I mean, I don't think he's a working musician really. So that should be enough to.
Well, you know, there was a Clarence Penn in Brooklyn. Can you believe it? And
really?
he had bad credit, and like I have excellent credit, and they would call me and be like, you know, your car payment or like you tried to. I was just like, what? You know, my credit score was 800. So now, if you see my legal name, I always put Clarence L. Penn. That's how you change. I'm like, man.
I'm like, L. It took me like 2 seconds to remember your middle name, but I have.
Well, seeing your shirt there, Clarence. Michael Becker went to my high school actually, and my last name is Becker.
All right.
So people in high school would always
ask that's a nice name to be associated with.
Yeah,
I'll
take that.
But it was
Well, you know which one I like? I like Chris Davis, Chris Dave, and then Chris Davis, the trombone player.
There he is.
That's a good one. Yeah, I think he's from Chicago.
It's a good scramble.
Wow. All different spells, but Chris Davis is K, right?
It's K.
Chris Davis C.
Yeah, and then Chris Davis with a CH. Yeah.
Common names in America.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, actually, somebody had a list of these names, and I'm trying to remember.
Who would that be? Tane? He would have a list like that, huh?
Right.
I'm gonna think of it at some point today. I'll let you know who it is.
Wait, so Clarence,
you'll just stop the video. You'll stop the video.
like,
I got it.
Exactly.
What'd you say,
Clarence,
Rio?
is this making you feel old? That you don't know anybody?
You know,
What?
yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Thanks for that. Thanks for the honesty.
No. It makes me actually, I'm going to the next part of my life, so it makes me feel proud that like young musicians are, excited about the music and the scene. Well, what scene we used to have, and just the seriousness of what we do. So, it seems like everybody in this panel today and the one that I shared before, everybody's serious. So I will see that. You won't see any playing from me, but I'm going to be looking toward you guys' videos to be.
Good answer. Good answer.
I practice.
Yeah, good for you. All right, Edward, let's get started.
Do it. Is my sound okay? Is it not cutting out? Cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just want to make sure. I'm using a different microphone today. So, welcome once again to Lockdown Sessions here at the Jazz Gallery. And just before we start, as always, have some stuff to tell you all about. Starting with our calendar, we're going to go and talk about Thursday. We have a live stream concert from the Jazz Gallery with the Charles Altura Trio featuring Harish Raghavan and Kendrick Scott. Sets at 7:30 and 9:30, as they always are. Tickets are available on our website, jazzgallery.org. If you want to tune into other live streams, we do them every Thursday, same time. And on the 8th, we're going to be following up with Dana Stevens. He has an awesome quartet with Aaron Parks, Ben Street, and Joe Dyson. On the 15th, we have Caroline Davis featuring Julian Shore, Chris Tordini, and Alan Mednard. On the 22nd, we have Marquise Hill, and on the 29th, we have Billy Hart. So we hope you can join us for any or all of those. If you do want to join us for all of those, I would recommend becoming a member. Membership is a great way to support the Jazz Gallery and get yourself some really nice discounts. If you come to all of these shows and you are not a member, you would be paying, let's see, $20, $40, $60, $80, $100. If you are a member, you would be paying $5, $10, $15, $20, $25. It is a very good deal to become a member. You basically pay for the membership price itself if you plan to come out to all these concerts. If not, membership still lasts for a whole year, so you get to take advantage of your nice live streaming discounts. And also when we go back to live music, you'll get some other great discounts that we offer as well. So consider becoming a member. And if you do want to become a member, there is a link in the description of the YouTube video down below. You can just click that and it'll take you to the page where you can sign up and become a member. Other stuff we have going on Monday, the 5th, we are bringing back the In Conversation series with Miguel Zenon. If you are unfamiliar with this series, I would recommend going on our YouTube channel after the lockdown session and checking out all of our In Conversations that we've done in partnership with Miguel. He has one with John Schofield, two with Joe Lovano, one with Kurt Rosenwinkel, one we had to take down with Branford. But it's a very, very insightful interview series that Miguel has done. And he gets just the best musicians to talk about their life and stuff. So this Monday, we're going to be featuring Joshua Redman on the 5th. So we hope you can join us at 6 o'clock on YouTube. Same way you're getting on this, actually. It's not a ticketed event. You can just tune into our YouTube channel and watch it live. If you would like to donate, as you can donate for this, there is a link to donate, and I'll talk about that in a second. Some other stuff going on. Our next lockdown is on the 12th, featuring Nadia Norhaus, Luis Bonilla, Sarah Caswell, and Or Baraket. So we hope you can join us for that. We also have a very special event on the 26th that I would like to shout out because it's some archival footage of Roy Hargroves back from, what was it, 1990?
1991 from Bottom Line. Remember the Clarence? Bottom Line.
Definitely. Wow. Yeah. I'd love to see that. When is that going to be?
That's on the 26th.
And then we're going to air only one time, and that's it.
Yeah. So how does it work, Edward? Sorry, explain it again. So for the YouTube audience and myself, so we'll just click on that link.
Basically, what's going to happen, you're just going to go on youtube.com, search The Jazz Gallery, or go on youtube.com/The Jazz Gallery. And at some point, maybe hopefully a day or so before it actually goes live, there will be like a preview thing that says live. you can go there and leave it open if you want, and when we go live, it'll just go live. If not, you might have to refresh the page or something, but basically you just go on the Jazz Gallery's YouTube page for all of these like donation-based events. Just go on the Jazz Gallery's YouTube page and you'll be able to access it. At the very least when we're live, but most likely before.
Yeah, this is Jeff Keezer, Mark Whitfield, Antonio Hart, Greg Hutchinson. I forgot who's on the bass, but you know the band from there.
It was Christian.
Christian, yeah.
Wow, really?
Yeah, 91.
Ah, shit, really? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So that's going to be very exciting. So, as many of you might know, Roy Hargrove was a founder of the Jazz Gallery. So, you know, it's a honor that we're able to show you guys this footage. Other things, I mentioned donating. If you can donate, please consider donating. Donations help keep this event running, as well as our live streams. It helps us pay the bills at the space, which we're still using, helps us get new equipment, helps us pay the musicians, and all sorts of things. So if you can donate, please consider donating. There is a link to donate down below. We do ask for a suggested donation of $15, whatever that means, but if you can do less, that's fine. If you can do more, we appreciate it. So we hope you consider donating. Also, the link to become a member is down below. And last but not least, subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you are watching this and you are not subscribed, or you're watching this and you don't have an account, make an account. You can click subscribe. And subscriptions help us a lot because it helps us with the algorithm. It helps us reach a lot more people. Right now, I can tell you we're sitting at 1605, so 1,605 subscribers, which is pretty good, but we'd like to get to like 10,000.
Yes.
10,000, 50,000, a million. That would be nice. So
by the end of this week.
By the end of the week.
Yes.
If not, we're done.
Yeah.
So
no more Jazz Gallery.
No, yeah, exactly. No, so yeah, if you can subscribe. With that said, we are going to get started. I've spoken a lot. So we're going to get started with a very dear friend of mine, actually, and I'm actually very excited that we got you on here, Noah. Noah is an incredible alto player, clarinetist, woodwind in general, and he actually released a record recently with a group that he co-leads that I actually managed. We actually went to the gallery just before the pandemic and did 2 days of recording, and this is one of those things that came out. It's with a group called Ratumbra, which features the Jazz Gallery's very own Steve Williams and a great guitar player, Jonah Udall, and it's available on Bandcamp, so I'd recommend checking that out if you like Noah's playing. But actually, so Noah, we haven't been able to feature you at the Jazz Gallery with your music yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, it hasn't happened. Wait, so how do you differentiate your Bandcamp? I don't know Becker's. Other know Becker has Bandcamp. Or
I don't think. I don't know that he has a Bandcamp.
Okay.
I should investigate that, but I think I secured noahbecker.bandcamp.
Okay.
I have to
Good
check.
to know.
But
okay.
Anyway, everybody, please give it up for Noah Becker.
Cool. All right. So let me just make sure I'm cool with the sharing here.
Yeah.
Just one moment. Cool. Everyone can see that?
Yep.
Cool. Okay.
You share the sound, right?
Yep, and I share the sound.
Okay.
So, okay.
I don't think you share the sound because I don't hear it. Oh.
Wait, so did you paint that today?
I made the painting today. Oh, I did the whole thing this morning. I did it in a couple, and then as you could probably tell, the right side of the screen was me destroying it, but in reverse. Right. So now the painting is in a plastic bag in pieces in my living room. So this is the only record of it now.
Wow, that's amazing.
Very cool.
Yeah,
yes.
But how did you get the idea to come up with the reverse thing? Because I was trying to figure out what you were doing in the beginning. It wasn't until later. I was just like, okay.
It's an audio technique. I mean, I'm doing it I made the music I put together in Ableton. The idea with the music too is that all the samples are stuff that I recorded within the last 5 days. I wasn't using, I processed them a lot, but I didn't get samples from anywhere else, So like when I was putting it together in Ableton, you can reverse audio with the click of a button. And among all the other processing things that were going on, I just figured, why not try that with painting too? And I've been painting really just for the last, 6 months, 9 months maybe.
So it's a new COVID thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Is it a pandemic
there's
thing?
Another one right back there hiding, and that's my great grandmother's over there. I wish it was I was like England. Yeah, but anyway, that's been a part of the routine recently anyway. So that's how it came together.
That was great. It was funny because Noah emailed me and said, when do you need the video by? I said, well, if you could play yourself, you have up until 5 minutes before the show begins for you to do the video.
It finished exporting at 5:58, so there you go.
That's why you were like...
Well, Passover was this weekend, the Jewish holiday, so I had some stuff going on with that, and it was pretty. I knew I was going to be. I didn't mean to be quite this down to the wire, but I knew I was going to be. So anyway,
2 minutes. I think that's a record because the last one was Morgan. Remember, Edward? Morgan's like, I just finished this 5 minutes ago.
Well, we've got people that have exported it during the lockdown session.
That's true.
Yeah.
Technology.
So it always sneaks up on you. Excellent.
Yeah.
In a funny kind of way.
Definitely.
You think, 10 minutes, I got it.
Right.
Is the painting, does it have a title?
Neither the painting nor the piece have a title right now.
Okay.
I have if you have a good one, let me know.
It's okay. It's March 29th, 2021.
Yes.
But the painting doesn't exist anymore.
It doesn't exist.
Tore it up.
It's gone.
Exactly.
It only exists here.
Oh, wait. You can sell it as an NTF. That's the new, right? You can do
NFT.
Oh my God.
NFT. There you go.
What?
What you just said,
you can see I'm definitely new. It's new for me. Thank you, Simona. NFT, is that what it is?
Crypto painting. Painting.
Yeah,
oh
NFT,
shoot!
right?
I've never even heard. No, I've never even heard of that.
Oh man,
you need the file.
It's the latest craze.
Absolutely.
I mean, people are making millions of dollars.
Word.
It's crazy.
NFT.
Bitcoin, dropping.
Right.
Actually, I did. I saw one. I know I don't want to get off topic, but I saw one guy do an interview, and he says that he thinks for a small time that music, what we do, is going to go that direction, because basically with an NFT, you license or lease that song or that piece of art to that person. There's only a like a limited amount, and you lease it to that person for whatever, right? Simona, you can chime in and correct me if I'm wrong.
No, absolutely.
But so say if you write a song or whatever, say I don't know, if you're a big pop star or something like that, you can lease that
Wu-Tang.
song. Yeah, no, but like it's kind of crazy, right? I mean,
Yeah.
So I gotta.
It's the new frontier. Whatever that means, yeah. But it's so people basically buy art for their virtual house. So they buy painting to hang in their virtual house. So it's kind of crazy, to be honest.
I know you spend all this money for
non-fungible token.
Exactly. Non-fungible, right? What is it?
Fungible, whatever that means. But But I also like the fact that your painting doesn't exist anymore. That's very jazz, right?
Yeah, that was part of it too, I guess, was like the whole temporal element. I mean, usually, it could matter to interested parties, like what happened in the midst of creating a painting up until it's actually finished, right? But for most people, like, we're interested in how the painting looks at the end. And the technical discussion can kind of be secondary to that. Unlike music, where like it's a process art, right? Like you can't just, you can imagine what it would be like if music were just hanging crystalline architecture in the air, all there at once. But that's not really what we do. So I was trying to put painting into this more temporal realm too, where it just kind of, this is the unfolding of it. And it actually does matter what happened, 5 minutes into it, 6 minutes into it. And then at the very end, right, it's never to be seen again, just like what we play is never to be heard again.
Can I ask you one question?
How many solos are lost in the venues?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how many solos should be lost in the bit? No. I'm joking.
No, you're not.
Noah, so were there like pictures, photos, or was it like, because I couldn't tell if it was, because with the internet sometimes it was like it would glitch, but or did you do it in slow motion, or like, or was it one seamless like type of?
Well, actually, I painted it. I guess from start to finish, the painting took like an hour and 45 minutes, maybe 2 hours, and then destroying it took another 45 minutes. So I just time lapse. No. I time lapsed. That's There's the word of the day here.
I learned that from my kids and my wife. That
perfect.
I don't know.
There you go. Yeah. So I time lapsed. I took I filmed it all as one. Although my iPhone ran out of space in the middle, so I had to pause, and that's why I messed up the crop in the middle. That was something I meant to fix, but whatever.
Oh, I thought you did that on purpose.
I know it's a vibe. It's a vibe, actually. Yeah. I'm okay with how it came out, but so I just time lapsed the beginning till completed painting, and then I took the footage of completed painting to total destruction, put that in reverse, and then time lapsed them both so that they took 10 minutes, and then I kind of timed it with the the credits.
So Clarence, what we got, because with Zoom playing videos is funny. We got like kind of like something that almost looked like photos, like it was picture kind of thing. because it would like stop and go. I don't know.
On YouTube, you mean?
It's not your fault.
Because it glitches sometimes, and I couldn't tell.
I see.
If that was an effect or if that was actually if it should have been seamless or
That's interesting. That's very interesting to know. No, for me it was totally seamless. It's interesting.
Yeah, because you're playing it.
Yeah. Maybe I'll I don't know. Maybe I'll like share the video on my website later or something.
Oh, you can send it to me and then you can put it on the YouTube.
Sure, I would be glad to. I'll send you the file directly, and then you can upload it so people can. Because it actually is totally seamless. And,
okay.
And it's a wow. So I just saw a very different piece than y'all did.
Yeah.
No, but it worked on our end, right? Nobody's complaining, right?
No.
I've always wanted to kind of get into painting. I'm not diminishing it at all, but like sometimes you see artwork and it's like, wow, I think I could do that, or like just because it's in a big frame, or it's like I thought
that's what they say about your drum playing. I could do that.
That's what they say about my drum playing.
No, but what I mean is that for looking from the outside, do you know what I mean?
Like, about playing drums. Yeah.
But there is something sort of approachable about painting, I think. I mean, the fact that so much of our world is dominated by the visual otherwise. And like, kids have art classes and stuff. Like a lot of us get exposed to that at a pretty young age. I'm a big, doing it now. I've heard of a few musicians, like I see Gerald Cannon posting sometimes his paintings, which are they're good.
Amazing.
Right?
He's amazing.
He's super. But I mean, Milford Graves is really doing a lot of that.
Right.
And a very good friend of mine, Peyton Pleninger, was taking care of Milford for the last year and a half in his life. So I got some private little behind the scenes, like, yo, check out this painting Milford made today.
Wow.
And that kind of opened us up and opened me up to just getting into it. And it's also really satisfying to finish something, and then it's just like, it's not like you shed and then hopefully you've grown some tiny amount, but then like you just gotta hit it again. But with the painting, it's like you finish it and it's like, like I have this here, like I can actually, and that's it's not more or less satisfying, because I've come to appreciate what that means for us.
It must also be nice to have
good.
It must be also nice to have something to do where you don't need to. It doesn't have to be a social thing, because the music that we all play is very social. That we have to, you can play a solo thing at home and whatever, but it's not the same as getting together with people in a room. Whereas you can actually be at home and work on painting and just do it yourself.
Yeah, and I have painted with people also. Just to say, like
social distance painting, or like
some roommates. I got some roommates who we would paint. We would do the same. We work on the same painting together, or we would do them kind of side by side and talk about them. But yes, no, it is. It's not like painting. I can do it alone, and it's kind of that's what it's going to be, and that's cool.
Yeah.
So,
do you ever look at, like, I would imagine it would be unlike us, I guess, if we listen to a record, and it probably would have to be a live record, but like once you finish this painting and it's on your wall or wherever it is, when you look at that, it takes you directly back to what was going on in your mind or in your life, or is it like I paint and I'm gone?
It's interesting. I don't know that it necessarily evokes. Well, first of all, I haven't been doing it long enough to really say. Save one painting I have in my bedroom that I made in preschool that I keep around. So I have, but otherwise, no, I haven't really been doing it long enough to know how I'm going to relate to it over time, because I've only been doing it for the last 9 months or so. So, I mean, in a couple of years, maybe I'll look back and then I'll have a sense. But in general, I'd say it's more like, I keep seeing new things in the paintings that I have around. Like this one here.
Blue with the blue and orange? The one on the wall. Okay.
That one. This my great grandmother made this. I can't.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was hard to see it.
Yeah, it's probably hard to see it here. Even the lighting's not right. But anyway, this is I've had this for years, and I keep seeing new things in it every time I look at it. And that it's kind of like you can listen to the same records over and over. Like I don't know how many times I've listened to. I I don't know what the equivalent would be. For me, probably this live McCoy record from '08 with Tane and Christian McBride and Lovano that I listen to probably about as often as I look at this painting, because it's like all the time, and you just keep hearing new things. I mean, y'all know how it is. So that's more the relationship, cool. I think, than returning to a specific time.
I know my kids, they keep seeing stuff. A friend of mine painted that. He was a dancer in my high school, and I was out in Seattle doing a gig with Gregoire, and he came to the show. I was like, man, I haven't seen this guy in like, I don't know, a very long time. And he was like, yeah, I'm out here in Seattle. I'm working at a restaurant. I was like, what about dance? He stopped dancing. He's like, I'm painting. You want to come by? And I was like, of course not. I don't want to, usually you don't, it's like, not really, because it's like, I'm scared you're going to get stuck at this person's house. And he's like, hey, what do you think about this? But so I agreed, and I went over, man. And he, took me to the basement, and I was just like, I was blown away. This kid, and he's self-taught. He just started painting. And then he said he liked to paint something for me. I was like, definitely. And that's what he did. And he, wrapped it and shipped it from Seattle. And it's a beautiful piece. We get a lot of, compliments on it. But like you look at it, he's a dancer, so you can see the bodies in there, but like you can still see, like, every now and again, you'll catch it from a different angle and you see another body. Like, man, I didn't even see that, Right. Sometimes angle. You see some eyes. Yeah,
some shape emerges. Exactly. I love that kind of thing. It's a special. Right? That's a beautiful painting, and it's such a nice thing. I remember I had a high school teacher who said to me once, it's like, when you have, if any of y'all have kids, like, keep paintings in the house, keep art around the house. It's really good for which and if something's good for kids, I generally take it to mean it's good for everyone. So
that's good.
It's really great that you have that around your house, just for your family, for you and your family to,
It's great that there are no darts in it and crayon marks.
Not yet.
You know what I'm saying? Because it looks like a painting. My son could be like 3 years like,
no. Yeah, can I color this over? Yeah. But they're old enough to know now.
Yeah, they know. They know.
Yeah.
Well, Noah, the music was also beautiful. I heard some,
absolutely.
I heard some buzzing harmonizing too. That's
Ed mixed mixed both of my last 2 records, one of which is out now, and the next one's coming out in the next couple months or so. So I do this.
I know the progression.
I think I titled the track in Ableton "Alto Trumpet" or "Alto Trombone."
Yeah, but I was thinking like, wait, is he playing the brass and reed? Yeah.
I take the mouthpiece off the saxophone, and then I just buzz like a trumpet player directly into the neck.
Okay.
And you can still play fingerings, and the range is more limited, and there's some other the transposition is different. There's other challenges, but you can still. You can still actually alter pitch with and then I can whistle if I turn, play like a what's it called, a ney, a Persian ney. If I also take the neck and I turn it a little off to the side, and I kind of whistle into it, I can get this whistling sound. It was in there, but it was masked. So just as the thing. Making the music part of it too, this really felt like in line with what has been this quarantine. It's just me in my room trying some stuff out,
experimenting and finding things out about your home.
Yeah, exactly. So,
well, Noah, is there anything you want to talk about that you're working on? I mean, you mentioned the records. Is there anything else?
That's probably, I guess, the big thing now is this record. It was such a great thing to record last February, 2 records, 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
Like a month before the pandemic hit. So that was it's been a really positive thing to have around during this quarantine, like something to work on. So the first one came out in December. It's called Retumbra, Retumbra. It's on my website, it's on Bandcamp. And then the next one is that's a co-leg group that I only play clarinet in, but the next one is my band as a leader. That's with Stephen Bagelhold on drums, Alex Levine on guitar, and Tyrone Allen on bass. And I'm playing saxophone and clarinet both in that. So that's the big thing now. Is the audio is done thanks to Edward. Now it's just getting the videos together, which are close. So.
Yeah, so I'll mention that the Retumba record is also documented.
Yeah, so the whole record is on video, so you can actually see it. The whole record plays straight through on YouTube. It's split up in 4 different videos, but it's all there. So
amazing,
awesome. Thank you, Noah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Beautiful.
So I didn't. Well, first of all, I'm gonna shout out Miles Okazaki's in the chat. So shout out to Miles.
What's up, Miles?
I didn't mention earlier that we are also partially run by ads. So we're gonna take a minute and run an ad real quick, and we will be back in a minute. I mean, you guys are gonna stay here. We'll be back on YouTube in a minute.
And Clarence is like, "What's happening now?"
Yeah,
wait, did you call my name? No.
No, Laquise.
Hey, watch that. Wait, you know, since I forgot I left my Cuisinart in the picture. I don't want to. My wife just noticed it, so I'm gonna take it.
Are we not live during these ads?
So some people get ads, some people don't get ads. It's a question of I don't know. That's ads, but for those that do, we just shoot the shit for a minute and.
So how do you know when they're back? When you're back?
Well, ads take about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Or they take 5 seconds until you can skip it if you get a skippable ad, or 30 seconds if you don't get it.
Nicola said he's getting ad.
I didn't know that you can do that in a live stream too. That's
well, once you have 1,000 subs, you get to the partner program where you can run monetize everything, and we don't make a lot of money from it, but it's what it is. Shout out to Nicola as well in the chat. Great alto player as well. So yeah, let's get back to business.
Yes.
So our next guest is a returning guest. Actually, we have 2 returning guests today, but we're gonna move on with an incredible pianist who is part of the lockdown sessions, which is amazing. Is that we're able to reach out to people that don't live in New York, that we can't get them in New York often. But Paul is an incredible pianist that. Speaking of Miles, by the way, Paul was introduced to us at the Jazz Gallery because Miles Okazaki was doing the mentoring series, and we were looking for somebody to work with Miles. And Miles actually said, "I want to work with this guy, Paul Cornish." And we got Paul in. I think Paul played all the music from Miles records, Miles record Trickster.
Yeah, you had 18 at that time, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Paul is an incredible pianist, and last time he was here, he brought us this really cool sample-based thing that he put together. So, Paul, I'm excited to see what you got for us today. Everybody welcome Paul Cornish.
Paul Cornish. Look at you, your hair's growing.
yeah. It's funny. My barber said that the other day.
Really? Your barber doesn't know the hair grows?
Apparently not. It's learning new things.
New thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it's wow. It's a privilege to be back on here. Especially with everyone here. No, that was truly awesome. It reminded me of the thing. Have you heard of those monks that they create the thing.
Oh yeah, mandala.
The mandala.
Yeah, sand, right? Is it a sand painting?
Yeah, with the sand.
The air just blows.
Yeah, and then at the end they just sweep it away. I was thinking about that. There's a jazz mandala.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah, really. Absolutely. And then let's go to Miles for sure. All right, yeah. So I'll play something.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Okay, share sound. Wait. Sorry. There we go.
Don't worry about a thing, 'cause everything's gonna be alright. I woke up this morning on my horizon. 3 little birds were on my doorstep, singing sweet songs, melody blowing true. And they said, this message is you. They said, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every one of it is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every one of it is gonna be alright. 'Cause every one of it is gonna be alright. 'Cause every one of it is gonna be alright. 'Cause every one of it is gonna be alright. 'Cause every one of it is gonna be alright. 'Cause every one of it is gonna be alright. 'Cause every one of it is gonna be alright. 'Cause every one of it is gonna be alright. 'Cause every one of it is gonna be alright. 'Cause every one of it is gonna be alright. 'Cause every one of it is gonna be alright. 'Cause every one of it is gonna be alright. 'Cause every one of it is gonna be alright. 'Cause every one of it is gonna be alright. 'Cause every one of it is gonna be alright. 'Cause every one of it is gonna be alright. 'Cause every one of it is gonna be alright. 'Cause every one of it is gonna be alright. 'Cause every one of it is gonna be alright. 'Cause every one of it is gonna be alright. 'Cause every one of it is gonna be alright. 'Cause every one of it is gonna be alright. 'Cause every one of it is gonna be alright. 'Cause every one of it is gonna be alright. 'Cause every one of it is gonna be alright. '
Yeah.
that was beautiful. I want to know who is that.
No, that's like the question that popped up to everybody. Who is that freaking cute kid?
Yeah.
No, that's been keeping me sane, that video. No, I found it like scrolling on Instagram, and I was like, I don't know.
Wow, you just jacked somebody's kid.
Straight up, yeah.
Rio, what are you promoting here?
Oh my god. I was like, whose kids is that?
Wow.
I'm not responsible. If you're gonna sue somebody, please sue Paul Cornish.
Wow.
Well, let me ask you something. What's your process when you choose a sample for something? Because like the last thing that you did was also very like sample based, but you did kind of the same thing where you like hooked onto like this one portion that really kind of like stands out. And I forget what you picked something with like Wayne was playing on it and stuff last time, and you just picked like from like something that they were playing like a soli or something, but it was just like half a bar or something like that, and then like now you're just selecting that little small piece that like the kid goes like sings a wrong note, but like you kind of made something with that. That's awesome. I wonder what your process is.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, okay. I guess a little bit of backstory. Jace Moran came to my high school, and it's like our big band was working, was just rehearsing, and then he kind of did that, but like live. Like he was literally like, all right, we're gonna take measures like 57 to like the half to like beat 3 of measure 59 and just repeat that, and then he by repeating it just like made you hear the piece like in a completely different way, and I feel like since then I've just really been inspired by that type of thing. And then another thing, Sullivan Fortner told me one time that like every song has like a sweet spot, and you have to find that. And so and the cool thing too is like I feel like great songs have kind of like what Noah was saying, like you listen to it multiple times, like something else might appeal to you over time. But yeah, I just like finding those like little small things that maybe would have otherwise been lost within the whole picture, and just kind of creating something new within that. So
yeah. Oh, that's killing.
Yeah, that worked. And I was thinking, man, Noah's video was amazing, but the second the cute kid showed up on the screen, I'm like, okay, forget the intricate process.
Just make sure you don't do that again, because you want the attention to be on you. You interject the cute kid. No, I'm just kidding. I looked at Rio.
Works.
I looked at Rio, and I know myself, and both of our hearts were just like, oh, and I went, just like, oh. Like, it's over.
No, I think partly because both of our kids are already teenagers, and then I think that we're both thinking about when our kids are like little, and then they would do these things. And, they're not even thinking they're doing something. They're just so in the moment, and they do this cutest thing. And like, oh, my kid's so amazing and talented, right? But then they just kind of turn out regular after a while. Not regular, but you know what I mean? When you're young parents and you're
they don't have any inhibitions. It's something to be said about just pure like innocence, like, and not being attached to what people think about you or and kids can just manifest, some kids, but most kids can just let it.
Just about the joy in the moment, right?
Yeah, that's what because they don't have anything else. They don't know anything else. So, and, it's, sometimes I know I wish I could have that again,
Right.
Of course,
there's a thing they say. It's like there's a day everybody has that your parents picked you up and put you down for the last time.
Yeah, definitely.
That's I think that they get normal.
Yeah. But then also, it's sort of like it's the irony of life, right? The second you're born, you're perfect. You're in the moment, and you are just so in the element. And then you spend like first 10 years really fucking things up, and the rest of your life you're trying to go back to where you started. And then that like I'm always like, if there's a guy, he or she has such sense of humor, you know.
Well, I didn't start up until later. So, but the first 10 years, I was pretty good.
Okay, that's not what I heard from you.
It's like the second 10 years.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
But
like 18, 19, no.
You know, but also like as an artist, where that kid was, that's where you want to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's such a lesson to all of us.
Yeah, that kid was feeling it.
Yeah.
No.
He was in tune, you know.
Yeah, I know.
He's like a vibe. He's, you know, be
Totally.
surprised if you don't hear about that kid later, you know.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, later he's like, yeah, Mr. Cornish, I was in your video like 10 years ago.
Yeah. Mr. Cornish, you owe some money.
Yeah, he was like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, and then to Clarence's point, like about kids not having any like inhibitions and everything, like I think like I've listened to this video a bunch of times, and I've also used it in different, like I'll like to like improvise with it a lot of times just to see what else comes out. But I kind of realized like upon like maybe a bunch of listens later that he's kind of at points he's going in between like E and like E flat, but it's really beautiful because like one, you don't really notice it, and two, like I think his like the way he's delivering it like with such joy and everything is just like that's more important than, you know, any like getting specific notes on point. And I don't know, that just makes me think about, you know, everything you're saying, like we're trying to get back to that state where it's like, you know, I feel like once we get, you know, doctored to a certain point, we're just always thinking about playing the perfect thing. But I don't know.
But the question is, you know, what is the perfect thing, right? Is it the notes? Is it the rhythm? Is the harmony? Or is that thing, you know?
And also to that argument, also like you can fix all that stuff, you know, when you're working on it, because I mean, you know, if that kid would have kept singing the melody right, that would have been cool and cute and whatever. But like the fact that like he took that, like, you know, he made that mistake and then you went and like did your thing over it, it's like that's when I went woo, you know.
Yeah. Can I just digress in terms of mistake? Did you guys see this girl singing national anthem on, what is that? The conservative, like the convention?
What? No.
Larry Goldings did a thing with it.
Yeah. I saw that.
A couple of people. So this girl is singing national anthem, but she's just modulating and with no like rhyme or reason all over the place. And Larry Golding, actually a couple other people put a, you know, accompaniment after the fact. This is the funniest thing.
Yes.
So yeah, I'd love Paul. I'd love to see you do that too, Paul.
Yeah.
It's very challenging, to say the least. Yeah. Anyway,
I feel like that's part of what we do as musicians. Is it's not like of course we don't not make mistakes at all. We just contextualize them.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. No. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, thanks, Paul.
Thank you.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, nice.
Beautiful.
Paul, is there anything that you're working on that you would like to shout out and promote?
Yeah, I'm doing this residency at 18th Street Art Center here in Los Angeles, and the end of that residency is April 25th, and I'm doing a concert that's gonna be live streamed. So just check that out on the 18th Street's website or World Stage is the venue it's going to be at. So
awesome, thank you.
Right.
If y'all want to follow Paul on Instagram, a good place to keep in touch. Modern Politics, PAUL-itics.
Yes.
I forgot to mention also Noah has an Instagram. If you want to follow Noah Becker, it's Boa Necker.
Just flip the N and the
B. Flip the
Yes.
Cool. Well, thank you. We're gonna run with an ad real quick, and we'll be back in a minute.
Yes. So we're going alphabetical. So Clarence, you're next, because Premazzi, Penn. Yeah, you're next.
Oh, is it? Do you normally alphabetical order?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna change my name like next time.
To what?
It was Zip Pen.
Perfect.
You stupid Zip Pen. Oh my god. Clarence Penn.
Clarence, I know where we met now. It just clicked for me. It's you played a gig with Andy Milne and Hébert, a trio thing in January of 2018. It was part of APAP. Gail Boyd put it together.
Yes.
Yeah.
At like one of those hotel.
Exactly. It was somewhere in Midtown. Yeah. I did a piece on that series later after it.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was a solo thing. Like, oh, it was like it just hit me because it's like the only other thing I've done significantly with electronics in the last 2 or 3 years.
Oh, okay.
I remember hearing you there.
Wow.
Anyway,
yeah, that's one of the.
So there you go.
That's right. Well,
yeah.
Good to see you again.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't get it. We didn't speak, right?
Maybe briefly, because Andy was a teacher of mine at the new school, so I knew him, you know. So we maybe briefly, but not.
I'm so rude. Like, I didn't talk to you, right? Because I don't.
no.
I'm just messing with you.
I'm usually trying to get out of there.
No, I respect that.
You know, like in certain.
Jason Palmer said he was there too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I was there.
Where is he? He's out in Seattle,
oh,
right?
So no, well, shout out real quick because Jason Palmer's in the chat, and also Vijay Iyer's in the chat as well.
Ooh, what's going on?
Who else is here? Just speak up if anybody else is there.
Yeah. Wait, Jason, type in there where you're living because we're not sure where you are right now.
Oh, he said that was the last time he saw you, Clarence.
Right.
Oh, wow.
At that thing.
At the same thing.
Okay.
Check that out.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's an eventful day.
Yeah, actually, if y'all go on the YouTube page, you can like mute the video but keep up with the chat so you can see what people are saying.
Oh, really?
If anybody's talking trash about y'all.
Okay.
Jason's in Spokane.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Cool. Well, let's get back to business. Very quickly, if you have just joined us, I will quickly mention that we do take donations. Donations are a very good way to support us and what we're doing here, and it helps us not just do this, but also it helps us pay the musicians. It helps us pay the bills at the space, the rent, the equipment maintenance. We have to tune the piano. There's all sorts of things. So
toilet paper,
Gilad. So anyways, no, yeah, if you all consider donating, there is a link in the description on YouTube. You can click to donate. It'll take you to a PayPal page. You can donate as much or as little as you like. We suggest $15, but less or more is okay. Consider subscribing to our YouTube page as well. It helps us reach a bigger audience, and because we are ad run now, or we're running ads on these things, the more people that watch our ads, the better. So subscribe. Nicola said he got an ad for Gordon Ramsay making eggs, but Rio, I'll tell you, Nicola is actually a great cook. If you check out what I haven't tried it, but I've seen it, and it's killing.
Okay, we'll see about that.
Speaking of cooking, so here's a story. Last time we had Clarence on here, Clarence didn't play much for his lockdown, but instead I guess he started the idea for what really has to be his YouTube channel, which is cooking with
Yes.
Cooking with what?
Cooking with the pens. With the
Not Depends the diaper, but
the
pens. Sorry, that just came to me.
So no, anyways, so I did skim through this, and I did notice there is a little bit of playing. Actually, because you did play for the last one, and what you did show us of your playing was also killing. But the cooking stuff, I think, is what we're all here for. So
wait, like, I have to say, as full disclosure, when Rio contacted me to do this thing, I thought it was like showing just like a different side of your being.
Of course,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
But I love all the music stuff. So it makes me think that next time I'm just gonna do like a really artsy like drum thing. But like, at the end of the day, what I am showing is like a real moment in our household, because food is so important, as it would be for all of us here. and sharing and arguing and like bickering and messing up and all that stuff. So I figured I'd document that. All right, sorry.
I will say I did skim through this, and there is some of your playing, and what you did show us last time was also super killing. So, but I think this is a good also way to break it up. You know, that's just not just music, and we do appreciate it anyway.
But also, you did put the music in the background, right? The music that you were on, some like Makoto stuff that you're on, and
on the first video, and it's funny, man. It's I don't know if maybe you guys can chat and tell me how to fix this, because the songs in that the first video, songs that I wrote or songs that I wrote with Makoto, but YouTube, like they copyrighted me, like blocked it or whatever. And then I wrote them. I was like, how can you block a song that I wrote? And like I have, permission. And then I guess they put it back up.
Right.
So this video today, I was like, okay, forget it. I'm gonna take out all of that. So I kept the theme song, which is mine. And then all of the other songs, the music that you hear is from an old project that I never released, but Claudia Cunha sings, Greg Moray is playing, I'm singing, Matt Brewer is playing. So that's actually, you'll hear that in the background. But my question was like, how do you get YouTube to let you play your songs when you put it out on somebody else's?
Yeah. So first of all, I'm going to introduce Clarence Penn to everybody.
Yes.
Yeah. To answer your question and before we play your video, YouTube copyright it sucks. It really sucks, and there's not much you can do about it because it's 98% automated.
Right.
It's all like the label, basically like the same technology that you have on your phone. Like you go on Shazam and it like identifies music based on like sound waves and shit. That's what YouTube has, and it just recognizes things and things that sound similar to things. Like they're very broad with their strokes as far as how they paint their copyright stuff. So if you have released music commercially through a label that operates with Creative Commons and whatever the terminology is for that, your music is going to get copyrighted no matter what. You have to appeal it on YouTube, like just like how you did it, and they will most likely be cool with it. In some cases, you have to go through your label. And
what would they do? What are they gonna say?
They have more pulling power.
Well, they would say that he has a permission to use this and this document, and then the
because your label in most cases owns the recording rights, to the recording.
Right.
Like,
I mean, it's a good thing. They try to protect you.
Oh, I understand. It's just frustrating when
it's annoying.
You think you're doing good, and then I opened up my email one day. It was just like, bam. It was like, copyright. I'm like, I'm not stealing anybody's music. I was kind of sad.
Yeah, and it sucks. It sucks more for like a venue like us because we don't have the. It's not our music. It's the musician's music. So a lot of our videos get copyrighted. Most of the time they don't take it down. I think we had one video taken down, and that was one of Miguel's things because Miguel actually plays like a whole recording throughout.
Yeah.
So there's nothing we can do about that. But if it's your music, feel free to just appeal it whenever you get written out.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I didn't mean it, but I think this is important for
definitely
the audience and all of us. So because I was really surprised when that happened, but so yeah, I did a cooking video because it's super important. One of the recipes that I got from you guys, I don't know if you know Lori Frink. She passed, but she was there in Maria Schneider's band, and she was a vegetarian. My wife is a vegetarian, so we're talking about food, and then she told me about this you'll see it. It's a lentil salad, and I tweaked it a little bit, but it was already amazing. And every time I make it and I take it somewhere, people freak out. It's so simple to make, but it's elegant and it's good. So I figured I'd share that because my take is, and it's probably wrong, but I think a lot of jazz musicians don't necessarily cook or cook well. So I try to come up with like dishes that take about 10 minutes. But that are pretty amazing. So that's what you're gonna see. And then I figured for the artsy part, 11 years ago when my son was born, I was kind of like, I was besides freaking out, very happy. And so I was working on this project with Gregoire and Claudia or whatever. So I'm downstairs in my house trying to write, and my son was like, I don't know, 3 days old, 4 days old, and he was having a crying fit, and he just would not stop. I'm like trying to record, and I was like, you know what? I just should use this. So I recorded him crying, and then I did like what Paul did. So and then I made this thing around that. So you're gonna hear that, and then recently I just thinking with the pandemic thing happened and the losses that we've had. It's Michael's birthday today. I don't know if you guys know that.
It's today.
Oh,
Happy birthday, Mike!
happy birthday!
Yeah. So I was thinking about just everybody, and Max Roach kept coming into my head. So I just did like a very quick, like Noah kind of thing where you put it together and just right before and get it done. So you'll see a little homage to Max Roach.
Beautiful.
I'll start playing.
All right. Okay, cool. All right, so check it out. We gotta make dinner. I got steak, ribeye, and I have some Chilean sea bass for Mama. So we need a side. So what do you guys want to have?
I think I know lentil salad.
Lentil salad. All right, you're gonna make the lentil salad. Cherokee, what are you gonna?
I think I want chickpea salad.
Chickpea salad.
Sounds good.
All right, cool. Let's get started.
All right.
What are you doing? Is that moonwalk? All right, so you gotta get the colander because we gotta rinse the lentils. And you know why we rinse the lentils, right?
Yes, because
What?
they're
Not because, yeah, they're dirty, but we have to make sure that there are no rocks in there because when they pick them, sometimes there are little pebbles in there. If you bite on a pebble, break your teeth. So,
Then why is that illegal?
no. It's probably something that the workers they have are illegal. All right, here you go. Yeah, cold water. And because we're in a good oven, good expensive oven, it's not gonna take any time to boil. So put some salt in there.
How much?
2 good handfuls. Like that. Not pinches. Yep.
That's
Bring the
so
salt that closer to you.
here.
Yep. Yeah. Because it's gonna, if the water is seasoned, then the beans are gonna be seasoned. Then you don't have to put any more seasoning. Yep. All right, cool. All right, put the salt back. And put that. Take the lentils.
It's white.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Yeah, we gotta put in the lentils
in
in.
the lentil juices.
Looks like it's boiling. Turn it down a little bit. So, Cherokee's gonna be in charge of her chickpea salad.
Mm-hmm.
I've already drained the chickpeas, so your directions are here.
So
And
2 cans of chickpeas, 4 tablespoons lemon juice, 4 tablespoons of olive oil, salt, pepper, parsley.
4 minutes. Yep.
What's the secret weapon?
Secret weapon.
Is it code for something?
Is it what? It's my Japanese umami base.
Oh.
Umebushi. It's
Umami?
It's Japanese plums, and it's like tart and salty. That's my secret weapon. So we want to take good olive oil, and we want to put in there. So how much olive oil are we gonna have?
Oh, okay. So 1 tablespoon of red vinegar, 1/2 cup or more of olive oil. So.
All right, olive oil right there.
1/2 cup of red onion and salt and pepper.
All right, so pour the olive oil in there.
I always do it over the food you're doing because you don't really want to make a mess on your counter.
All right, I'm gonna. This is cherry
I'm
pea.
a scientist.
Yeah.
Here's olive oil. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4,
There you go.
and kind of like 5.
Then why'd you put 4?
Because I feel like 5 today. All right, this cherry. You know what? Can we get another spoon? I'm gonna grab this.
I need the pepper. Because I need pepper apparently in this, right?
Oh man, I think how much red vinegar? So it's 1 tablespoon. You're about to put a 1/2 cup. Here you go.
That was about to be a
Epic fail.
horrible mistake. 1/2 cup of red onion.
Yeah, no, you can put it in there like that. I think I measured it for you.
Fancy.
Obviously, I mean you can use shallots also, but not a lot of people buy shallots. So if you don't have shallots, red onion is always a good substitute.
It looks so good. It looks like a work of lentil.
Don't get it everywhere.
I mean, look at our counter. That's the whole point of cooking.
Okay, taste.
It needs pepper and salt.
Ready?
Needs to be more salty.
Here, let me taste it. So when it's warm, see how the olive oil actually kind of gets creamy. It's really nice. All right.
Can I taste it? That was a place where there was no salt on it. It just tasted the same.
Yep, we need more salt and we need more red wine vinegar.
Okay.
So I'm gonna add 2 more because, oops.
That's literally what happened to me.
I mean, it's cool. It's salad. I'm gonna put this lentil salad.
Presentation.
And what I'd like to do also, which is nice, is take the olive oil,
And
drizzle it over the top. Because you're using really good olive oil, so and olive oil is good for you. So you let that sit.
But salt is actually not good for you.
Salt is not good for you. All right, we're gonna set that on the table.
Shiny.
Here.
You want to make it look good, right? All right, let me taste that.
Too sour. It didn't taste sour.
It's crazy, girl. All right.
It didn't taste
More
sour.
olive oil.
It didn't taste sour.
It tastes sour.
Yeah.
To make it look good, you take that. Oops. You know what? We should put it in a nice little bowl. This is dill, right? We're putting dill in there. And I'm gonna grab a bowl, and then we'll be done. All right, y'all.
All right, this is the finished result.
This is
That wasn't
chickpea
salt and
salad,
pepper. This was parsley. And the dill was closed.
and that was difficult.
Cooking with the hands.
relationship to what's been going on musically, I equate them with Louis Armstrong and Charlie Parker and John Coltrane, because there was no cultural enrichment for them either. See, if they had gone, if Louis Armstrong, for example, had gone to the conservatories and things like that, we would have this great music that we are dealing with today. They left us to create something ourselves. I was frightened by it. Now, when I listen to rap and look at the whole idea of what they're doing, they didn't have rhetoric in school, the same as we didn't go to school, as Charlie Parker didn't go to school to study music, or John Coltrane, or Dizzy Gillespie, all the people we know, or Louis Armstrong.
But we were always fundamentally correct, even when it sounded out there.
So they're all part of the same continuum. It's like taking the least and making something out of it. What we've always had to do. And it personifies the genius of black folks in this country, creative genius, that is. I was frightened by it. And when I look at Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson, I see the same genius being exemplified in jazz. Just part of us is an extension of us.
But they have the same background.
Somebody said it's rap music, but actually it's the art of the spoken word.
Yeah.
Look at that. Hey, Cherokee. Hey, Soleto. Hey, Elliot.
Hey. Problem.
You guys were amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Problem with the when we put in that thing, the song from me, the crying didn't come in.
Wait, who?
We couldn't hear the crying.
His crying was on a.
Oh, yeah.
So, you guys know, like, you got to get good with Final Cut and Premiere. So this is on my second time. So I mixed the tracks up. So his crying track didn't get in.
About their child crying.
It's cute. It's cute.
Oh, yeah. It's really cute, Soleto. You see one day. You're like,
You'll see exactly, you know.
Yeah, eventually.
And I actually didn't know that my dad was gonna add the first cooking with the pens, like the first part with the opening with the second one. So
yeah, it's a good thing, you know, like all TV should have the opening sequence, right? With theme song and intro, yes. And I like how you flip on the couch like it's not there. You're like,
yeah.
Amazing.
And we with him, the very last shot of him in slow motion, we were upstate New York. Like we went like almost to the Canadian border last summer. Because everybody was just trying to get out of the city. So we went up there and, you know, did some fishing and they were just, they loved it, just being out and not having to worry about, you know, we didn't see anybody. It was just water and that's it. So.
Yeah. Soleto, what do you call that? Is that chasse? Like when you run and jump? What do you call that?
It's called, no, it's not.
Grand jeté.
Yeah.
Grand jeté?
Yes, it's a grand jeté.
Okay.
Yes, that's yes. I was glad that they put it in slow motion because I actually wanted to work on my
technique.
Yes.
Wow, check you out. You gotta learn something from your Clarence.
He does take ballet every, I guess twice a week or something like that. So he's totally into that, and the legs and all that kind of.
Yeah, it's amazing, beautiful. And what is Cherokee into?
I'm into dance. I've been taking dance classes for a while. I took
cool.
dance classes like before.
But modern dance, right?
Modern dance, yeah.
Oh,
But
nice.
we do
Nice.
contemporary and hip hop. That's what we usually focus on. But yeah,
Cool.
I've always liked dance.
You and Mona should talk.
You know, I dance Rio too. You know, I can.
Okay, who's next, Edward?
Hey.
What? I'm sorry, I can't.
No,
my
no
headphone.
mercy.
Yeah.
It froze.
Yeah.
Ask a question, Rio.
Yes.
Would we be doing these videos if it wasn't for COVID?
No, this is happening because of COVID.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing, right? Because
Yeah.
it gives the listener and other musicians a chance to know a different side of all of us, right?
Yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah. This is what we call silver lining, Solato.
A silver lining.
Silver lining.
Silver lining, yeah. There's always something good about the bad situation.
Exactly.
But Solato, I told your dad that he needs to start a YouTube channel, just doing the cooking with pens, like every week, one video every week.
Oh,
Trying to get them to do one video. It's like they
No, it's not.
they want to do Roblox, they want to do Minecraft and TikTok and all that. I tried to have her show me how to do TikTok. She didn't. She always, every second of the day, she's trying to do it. And then I asked him, then she's like, I don't know how to do it.
I don't know how you want me to direct it. You guys are confused. It's hard to teach this generation how to use TikTok.
Crazy, right? Crazy.
So hard.
Yeah. It's one of those things. If you don't get it, you just don't get it.
Yeah.
We're senior citizens, you know. Eric, I mean,
Oh
Edward,
my God.
Edward's like right on the cusp. Edward, no,
Anyway, but that was beautiful, Clarence. Thank you so much. And I love the dedication part too. Especially like what Max was saying.
I know that interview. That's the with Bill Browder, right? That's and then he goes and plays piano and he plays that hymn.
Yeah.
Got a sword in his hand. Yeah, that's a great interview.
And he was a deep cat, man. He was truly a deep cat. When I was at VCU, he came down to VCU with his daughter when he had the string group happening, Maxine, you know. So I mean, like, just if you get a chance, just read about him, man. He was like early on doing duos with instrumentalists that wasn't really happening or wasn't that popular with drummers at that time. He was really super involved in civil rights, super involved. I mean, he was just a really deep cat. And in the latter part of his life, he was at UMass, University of Massachusetts. So
wait, can you say what the name of that interview was, or how to find it? Because I'd actually love to hear it.
Oh, really? Yeah, if you go to type Max Roach is a badass drummer. No. No, actually, I don't know. I can't remember the name of the thing. It's the one that he's, and it's only a few of them that he's doing an interview with a woman. Okay. The woman is a commentator. Yeah.
I think Noah's looking up.
No,
I just put it in the YouTube chat. I'll put it in our
cool.
Zoom chat too.
Thank you.
And I'm also going to add, totally unrelated, but we're having a love fest in the chat about shallots, and we appreciate your comments.
There you go. I mean, I love shallots.
Shallots are dope. Shallots are underrated.
They are, right? They are
underrated.
Shallots are amazing.
They're like,
and
Shallots do it down here.
Anyways, Clarence, are you working on anything that you would like to promote before we move on?
No, just trying to work on being a successful dad and husband and father. And
I'd like you to work on starting the new YouTube channel. Come on.
The YouTube channel.
Yes.
If Edward can show me how to monetize my ads, yeah, maybe I can. No.
Man, I'm serious. I will help you out.
Yeah.
Let's talk.
Because a lot of people make good living off of YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Got this.
See, you should talk to Cherokee. She knows.
I should listen. Yeah.
Yeah. Please listen to her.
No. I'm just actually I just started. I think I told you guys about my next project that's coming out. So I just sent the first track out to be mixed. And hopefully, that'll be done within the next few weeks. The whole project. So, with COVID, we're doing it distance. So
right.
You know, I send it to him, send it back, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's about it. Yeah, and I'll be out of school in May, so I'm just trying to do that. You know.
Yeah.
You're gonna be Master Pen.
4 more weeks or something. No, 6 weeks.
Whoa!
Wow. Well,
And
congrats in
Congratulations,
advance.
man.
thank you.
Yeah.
Well, and then if you all want to follow Clarence on the Instagrams, Clarence Penn, and then I guess we'll see you on TikTok soon, right?
That's right. Doing them flips.
Transitions.
Yeah, thank you very much, Clarence. That was awesome. New recipes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And music was great too.
The
Yeah.
music was great too.
I appreciate it.
So very quickly, we're going to do another ad break, and we'll go on with our last guest for the evening.
See, and if you have your YouTube channel and you start monetizing, and if you have your own music, do you get like a double dip? No, for the music
Sort
and
of.
the
No,
YouTube.
but the thing with YouTube for you, Clarence, is because you're going to be doing something that like isn't so niche as music. If you're going to be doing like cooking, you can like actually get like paid placement on your videos. That's not YouTube ads, but it's just like, you know, those videos that like cats like, yeah, this video is brought to you by Audible, and if you sign up with Audible with our new code, blah blah blah, you know, that kind of stuff. Like they those things pay a lot better, and you can actually make good money from them.
How do they decide which videos are going to get an ad, or do you?
No, well, those kinds of ads, you kind of have to reach out and do like a sponsorship kind of thing. For like regular YouTube advertising, that's just random, and it's based on like your Google search history and other creepy shit. Yeah.
Clarence Penn plays Zodajan cymbals and also climbs DeWalt ladders.
Exactly.
That's going to be the ad.
Dude, I don't care what I'll do it. Yeah. If I can sit at home and make some money.
Yo.
But no, if you want to talk, I'll like, you know, give you the YouTube thing.
Will you answer the phone? I'll call you again.
I'll answer. I won't answer, but you know, I'll text you back afterwards.
Yeah, right. That's a young thing, right? Somebody will text you, and then you're like, "Man, let me call him," and then they won't pick up the phone.
He'll text you right back.
Won't pick up the phone.
Yeah,
I was laughing. Paul, you're guilty of that. What's up with that, man? I never. That's like.
No, so if I don't have another meeting, I can pick up the phone. No, yeah, but no, let's talk. And
thank you, I appreciate it.
Before we move on to our last guest, quickly, if you haven't donated and if you would like to donate, please consider donating. There is a link in the description to donate. It will take you to the PayPal page where you can just put in any amount from $1 to $1,000 if you want, 10,000. I don't know.
Sky is the limit.
Yeah, whatever you feel comfortable with.
Yes, it's all tax deductible too.
That is true. So we hope you consider donating. It helps us a ton. It helps us pay the musicians. It helps us pay the bills and all that stuff. So, consider donating. If you want to become a member and take advantage of the discounts for our other events, which are actually ticketed, such as our live stream concerts, there's also a link for that in the description. As I mentioned earlier, we have about 5 live stream concerts next month in April. If you come to all of those and you're a member, you will get very
free driving for DoorDash, and it's been great. I'm my own boss.
My bad.
All good.
Like,
Ad, right? So consider becoming a member as well. And just very quickly to let you know what we have going on in the month of April. Our live stream, once again, coming up is with Charles Altura featuring Kendrick Scott and Harish Raghavan. We also have on the 8th Dana Stevens, on the 15th Caroline Davis, on the 22nd Marquise Hill, and on the 29th Billy Hart. Also next week we're going to have an in conversation with Miguel Sanon featuring Joshua Redman, and our next lockdown session is on the 12th featuring Nadia Nordhaus, Luis Bonilla, Sarah Caswell, and Or Barakat. So we hope you can join us for all of those other wonderful things.
Yep.
I'm just doing those announcements before we go.
One more thing. So starting on April 29th, we're going to start selling ticket for in-house audience, maybe like 20 to 24% at $50 a pop. And we are hoping that we could start opening a pre-COVID level starting in June. So we'll see.
There you go. So yeah, that is another announcement. So yeah, we hope to see you soon. And with that said, we're going to move on to our next guest and last guest of the evening. Simona is an incredible pianist, and we haven't had the chance to feature you as of recent at the Jazz Gallery. So I'm very excited to see what you've been up to since then. I think the last time actually we had you play there, I actually might remember it. It was with Tineke Postma, I think.
I don't think, not at the gallery. She played with my group at Winter Jazz Festival last year. So it was not with her.
Maybe I'm thinking. I don't know.
I think it was with Dana probably last time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. So yeah, I think I mixed those two things up. But anyways,
Dana and Tineke.
They look the same. Yeah.
No, but anyways, it's a pleasure to have you on here, and I'm excited to see what you have for us. So give it up for Simona Premazzi.
So thank you guys. So first of all, I'm very grateful to be here. Thanks for inviting me, and congratulations to all of you guys. I really liked your videos, the ideas that you put together. So Noah, I paint too abstract, so I relate to what you did. Actually, when I saw the painting when I understood that it was the same thing backward and forward, I was like, it was a really
I hope
nice
it would click for everyone like a few minutes in, and then it's like just satisfying.
Yeah. No, I was watching everybody's face, and there's that moment. It's like, oh.
Yeah. Really cool idea. Also, Paul, beautiful playing. Oh my goodness, I really enjoyed it. And I cook all the time. So Clarence, I as a vegan, chickpeas and lentils are all every day.
And I cook too, and I'm vegetarian. I was going to say. So there you go.
There you go. See? Oh wow! I knocked a home run in there, Ria.
I eat everything. I'm a professional eater. So
I also. I am not a vegetarian.
So anyway, I thought about doing some visual art thing, but then I was like, okay, let's keep it with music. So I basically took 2 extracts from a solo piano performance that I did during the lockdown, like last year actually. And there are 2 videos. One is a standard and one is an free improvisation. So hope you can stick with me. And oh yes, should I say something about the venue, perhaps, Rio?
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah, it was at the Soapbox Gallery.
It was at the Soapbox Gallery. So during the lockdown, so was one of the first concerts right during the lockdown last year. So I think it was in May or June. I don't exactly remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So yeah, it was the Soapbox Gallery. So they have a beautiful Yamaha there, full size. So I enjoyed playing there. So here, should I play both of them one after the other, or?
Yeah, why don't we just do it all only one shot?
The whole thing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Very good. All done. So share.
Don't forget the sound.
No, let me share screen. Share sound. Should I mute myself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was so.
That was beautiful, Simona.
Very nice.
You have to unmute. All the artwork, are those yours too? The paintings?
Yes. Yes. He was projecting some of my drawings and painting. The lights, though, on the video are a little off, very different. But some of it was projecting. We were projecting some of my drawings and
oh wow,
paintings. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. Beautiful.
Look at that last
Thank
speech,
you.
like the contrast of like the 1, 5, 6, 4 chords, but like the going on around it, and like
when you went wide. That was
Oh my god. Yeah, that was actually really cool to hear.
Yeah, and the sound that you get out of the instrument's beautiful.
Yes.
But that instrument is a beautiful Yamaha, I think C7.
No, I'm talking about how you play it.
Oh, okay. Thanks so much.
No, because I have heard people play really good piano, and I'm like, really? That's what? You know, so. And I really like it when piano players know how to get the good sound out of the instrument. It's a beautiful thing.
Wow, thanks.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I had a great time there. It was like, I enjoy playing piano solo. Actually, in my future plans is to record an album piano solo. So I'm searching for the right partner the right piano, of course. So I'm going visiting some studios, and I probably already chose, but that's in my plan. In a couple of months, probably recording an album, solo album.
Do it.
Yeah.
You're here, right? In New York, right?
I live in New York. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been here for a long time.
No.
Yeah. See, Clarence, aren't you glad that you came today? You met all these young people who are dealing with this music. I know, like your head is like, oh, wait a minute.
Oh yeah, I should become a musician.
No, that's not what I'm saying. You know.
No. I do. Even before pandemic, I did miss going out and hearing music. But it was just like, I live in Brooklyn, and then some nights with the traffic would just, they decide to want to do like construction on the Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you get, a trip ends up being double long, and then having to get up early the next day, with my kids, it would just wear me out. But I definitely miss that, but.
Where are you now?
I'm in Cobble Hill. I live.
That's where your home is now. Where in Cobble Hill?
Yeah.
Cool.
He's been there for 30 plus years.
Wow.
Right?
Not 30 plus years, probably 25 plus years.
Really? Wait.
No. Let me see. I moved here. When did I come here? Oh, I was still with Betty. So 92. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, almost 30.
Yeah. And it was like $1 a month to live here then. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn.
What?
Noah's face like, what? What did you say?
No. My wife said it feels that way because rent. Well, actually, what you could have in this building back then, man. Like, I don't know if Rio been here. So my ceiling is 13 feet, right? So, and it's like a I don't know, what do you call it? A warehouse building. It used to be a sewing factory, so the walls really thick. So I mean, but you could have a 1 bedroom for like I was paying $900 a month for like the biggest. And I remember asking Betty Carter, I was like, Betty, can I afford $900 a month? And she was like, yeah, baby doll, I think you can. So I signed the lease, and she gave me the down payment, the first and last month, and all that kind of stuff. But now in this building, a 1 bedroom is like $4,000 a month, which is it's absolutely crazy. It's crazy. Like,
yeah, it's too much. Yeah,
I haven't seen it
out of control.
Right, it's out of control, and people that would pay that, and people that would want to charge that. I mean, I understand because we're just a capitalist society, but it's just crazy.
Yeah.
This is a 2-bedroom, but I just moved less than a month ago, so I've my head is still spinning with all that.
Where are you?
I'm in Prospect Lefferts Gardens now.
Yeah,
but the whole thing, I'm in a 2-bedroom, which is really perfect. But yeah, looking around a little, the 1-bedroom prices, the lowest you're gonna find is like 1,600 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
Lowest.
Yeah, at lowest, and you're not, it's not the greatest apartment.
And then it's not, it's exactly something else.
Wait, no, don't say that in front of Paul, because I'm trying to get Paul to move to New York.
No. Oh man.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to move to New York because all those fires and stuff that's happening out there. You better get out of there. No.
Yeah. Yeah, Paul's stuck in LA. I don't know what you're doing over there, but you need to come here.
Trying.
Get close. I mean, like you mentioned Oren earlier in this thing, and I went to visit him, and the property, rents in Philadelphia and to buy and Philadelphia is like,
yeah, that's where I'm from. It's much better. Yeah, I think about it sometimes going back.
But yeah, my wife, a lot of my friends' wives left here and just moved, and they just commute, and it's so much cheaper. Just to think.
But the commute is serious, though.
The commute is serious, but like, if you have the money to buy a place, what you can get there, man, you feel like, you're like.
It's not much different from like the cats that like move upstate either, because it's from Philly, it's an hour and a half.
Right. Yeah.
See, that's why I said Fort Lee, across the bridge, right there.
There you go.
Fort Lee is, but the taxes in Jersey are really crazy, though.
Well, but that's why schools are good.
That's what they tell you.
But they are good. They are good. They are good schools. Clarence, you gotta come visit me in Fort Lee. You will love it.
I know. I'm gonna come over. I got the vaccine today, so once the next one,
congrats.
28 days. Thank you. I do feel a little, I feel you can definitely feel like tired a little bit,
Yeah.
But for me, I feel really happy that I was able to
that's right. New York State's include 50 years old and above, right?
Tomorrow I think it's like 30 plus now.
Really?
30, right? Okay. Yeah. No. And also I have to say this, the lady told me, because a lot of people told me it's going to be only for like 90 days, but the lady told all the nurses there told me today that it's like 10 to 11 months. You're as opposed to like 90 days, because you were thinking, wow, I got to get another shot every 90 days or something like that. But they think it's going to be, this is a 10 to 12 month shot, and then you'll just renew
like a flu shot.
Yeah, like a flu shot. And they said they're going to combine it or something like that to do the same thing. So
interesting.
Good
note. To know. Good to know.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Simona, so what have you been working on? Because I'm looking at the time and I'm having so much fun. Like, wait, it's already 8?
I know, it's
already 8.
So long.
I know, we've been
like, and people are still watching. Thank you for those of you still with us.
Thanks to everyone for hanging. Yeah.
Actually, Nicola said something that Philly to New York is like Washington Heights to Brooklyn. Hour and a half.
Yeah, but deep parts of Brooklyn is like, they are Brooklyn by names, but they just...
No,
it's not really deep Brooklyn, because I know a friend of mine used to commute to school from Park Slope, Sunset Park to Harlem.
Mm-hmm. That was like hour and a half. Yeah, yeah.
I go to synagogue in Midwood. It is it's like a whole other universe.
Yeah. Right.
It's really it's so far to
Anyways, Simona, what are you working on?
Well, I've been trying to. I'm writing. So I have a bunch of new stuff that came out of this pandemic time. So on and off, there are moments where I'm writing more and moments that I'm writing less. But keep practicing and working on music, trying to keep the focus high. And so I have a bunch of new stuff that I'd like to record at some point. So that, and I started, I'm getting into composing, like classical composing. Mm-hmm. And so I'm starting this new sort of journey, and which, it's not, just to amplify my vocabulary so that I can use different stuff for my tunes, and and that's it. And then I'm waiting for the word to come back, for the gigs to play again with people often, and
Well, if anybody wants to follow Simona, she's on Instagram at Simona Premazzi. And by the way, the reason I give out Instagram is because everybody posts daily on Instagram usually, or like at least once a week. And you can find links to their websites there, or links to whatever the last thing they did is usually up on their bio. So Instagram is a good way to keep in touch with people, I think. And that'll lead
Did you hear that, Clarence?
It'll lead you to other things. Clarence has an Instagram.
You know, but Edward, all right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Look, can you guys answer, like, all right, I turned on my notifications on Twitter. How are people tweeting at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning? Like, it seems like every time they get a thought, they're like tweeting. What am I like?
Well,
am I losing something with that? Like, you have to have a.
From my point of view, I don't use Twitter. I don't use Twitter. I have a Twitter that I've never posted on. I will tell you though, but I'm working on not being a night owl, and I'm up until 4 a.m. usually sometimes. If I'm up, or if somebody's up,
there's some apps that can schedule it. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know why you want to schedule it for 4 a.m. Like, even if you had the option, but it does exist.
You know what? I'm gonna release a little secret right now, a little insider secret before we get off. So, a friend of mine, yeah, you can record it if you want. This is live. A friend of mine runs. I'm not gonna name any names, but a friend of mine does social media for a few well-known musicians. I mean, and I'm talking to like Elder, whatever. But a lot of these people that have a very bigger following on social media do not run their own social media accounts. They either have somebody that does it for them, or they automate it. So a lot of times when you see like so and so, like if you see like Herbie Hancock followed you on Instagram, Herbie Hancock did not follow you on Instagram. just FYI.
Sure, because I thought he just wow, that's kind of sad.
Yeah.
No,
just kidding.
that is the insider secret.
Yep. Anyway. So yeah, all people who don't know how to do, you work TikTok or Instagram, they have other people doing that for you. So that's what he was saying.
Yeah. So that's why like sometimes you'll see a post at like 4 or 5 in the morning.
No, okay.
It might be automated. They might be up also, but probably not.
Yeah. I've seen some people like our age doing that. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway. I want to say thank you. It was like I feel really honored to.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. Really.
You all have very beautiful presentations.
Yeah. Thank you, Noah. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Clarence, and thank you, Simona. And thank you for people who's still watching, hanging with us. And this will be posted on the YouTube, so you can go back and, especially Noah's piece, because that art doesn't exist anymore. It's a
I'll send you. I'll do it tomorrow.
Yes.
I'll send you the file or something, so you can you can do whatever you want with it.
Yeah. And then if you don't know what to cook for dinner tonight, just go back to Clarence's segment.
There you go.
I was going to say, don't forget to subscribe, to donate if you feel like donating. All that stuff helps as well. And don't forget to follow all these wonderful musicians on their socials. I mentioned them earlier, but you can go back and look them up if you need to find it. Or what is it? Boa Necker, Simona Premazzi, Modern Politics, Clarence Penn. Easy.
So good.
But yours is See Pen Play, right?
No, the Instagram is
Clarence Penn. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And Modern Politics is so good.
Yeah, definitely. All right.
Cool.
Well, thank you guys.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks.
Have a good night.
Thanks for having us.
Take care.
Bye. Thank you.